What's happening, y'all? Deep in spooky season. Welcome back to the Havoc Hour. As always, I'm your host, Wreak Havoc, the essential one half of Young Kings. And you know, I never come alone. So I'm with my guy, fellow Young King, TC Fontaine, aka TCF Baby. Please say the baby. What's happening, y'all?
What's good, man? It's been like what, a week, 2 weeks?
Yeah. We had a little week off. You know what I'm saying? A little chill week. But we got
Hey,
plenty to
the
talk
viewer
about.
said, Don't start this shit again now."
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, we good. We good out here. You know what I'm saying? Havoc Hour is brought to y'all, of course, by Vegas Sports Connect. Shout out to y'all. Of course, you can find us everywhere on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, and the video version you can see right now is up on YouTube. Uh, so, bro, we done had a week, man.
Oh,
we
yeah,
done had
crazy
a,
week.
oh man. So of course, y'all out there in Vegas, y'all had some news this week. Had some major news.
Yeah, man. Big news. Uh, it's not hot no more. It's 60 degrees and windy all day. So Vegas finally remembered that it's fall. I appreciate
Hmm,
that.
damn. Okay.
100 degrees was killing me, man. That's the biggest news out of Vegas this week. Unless there was
I,
something else I ain't heard of.
I understand. I understand. Uh, but yeah, y'all had a goat sighting out there in Vegas because your boy is now officially a 5% owner, minority owner of the Raiders.
Yeah,
How, how y'all
heard
how
that.
y'all how y'all feeling out there?
It's good energy from what I've gathered. Is good energy. It's a lot of positivity, which like you kind of needed that positivity for that day. You know what I mean? We'll talk
Mm.
about that in a second.
Oh yeah. We gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. Oh, so yeah, he's got 5% stake in the team right now. Now here's the kicker because obviously he works for Fox, so he covers the games. But being a minority owner now, he got some restrictions on what he can do, such as not permitted to any other team's facilities, can't be present at any type of practices, can't go to any broadcast production meetings, can't publicly criticize game officials to other teams. That's crazy. And also subject to the gambling policy, but you know that's everybody. He and his partners received 10%. Uh, and of course, Richard Seymour, former Raider himself, got a 2.5% stake. But so
Hold on. I ain't gonna let you say that statement without saying who Richard Seymour and Tom Brady played for together and what they did and accomplished together as a unit. Go ahead. I'll let you take the reins on that.
okay, all right, excuse me. Former New England Patriot as well as Raider Richard Seymour, Super Bowl champion alongside Tom Brady with the New England Patriots.
There we go. 3-time Super Bowl champion.
I don't mind now because they retired. I ain't tripping. But yeah,
Shout
man,
out to
he's
them, man.
old boy sound. He's excited to be a part of the organization. He's looking over to improving the organization, and of course, emphasis on winning some football games. I don't know how it's gonna go this season, but we'll see what happens next year. Y'all got to see him while he was at work.
You said what?
Y'all got to see him when he was around there.
Uh, we'll talk about that off camera.
Got you.
They be lurking. People got it out for us because of our wrestling takes. I don't want to give them,
Mm,
any ammo.
you
You feel
right.
me? You feel where
You
I'm
right.
coming from?
You right. You right.
Don't piss some people off with the wrestling takes this week, so you gotta,
It's
you gotta chill out a little bit.
okay. It's all right. So we do. Yeah, we gonna chat about that. But yeah, that's pretty big. That's pretty big. Uh, but then on the flip side, uh, right around the same time this news broke, some other news broke that y'all losing a particular player over to my team. Devante Adams got traded
Mm.
to the New York Jets Tuesday, fresh off a loss to the Buffalo Bills. They shouldn't have lost that game. It's disappointing. It's disgusting. Uh, but about an hour after the game, I guess members of the team, Woody Johnson and them got on the phone, and Devante was on a red eye to New York. Was in there the very next morning, and they got the deal done. Trading a conditional third rounder, which could turn into a second rounder. I guess it depends on the snap count, things like that. And
They said
we're right.
they said y'all gotta make my bad, bro.
Go
They
ahead.
said y'all gotta make AFC championship game in order to get that second round pick. So I hope the Raiders enjoy that third rounder.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's looking like what's gonna happen. Oh
In the
man.
words of Mike Tomlin, we know that ain't happening.
Nah, it ain't.
Hey,
But miraculously, somehow that hamstring injury that was ailing him for a while seems to have just gone away in very quick fashion since the trade happened. Was in practice. The very next day is in practice, and I've seen footage. He's catching passes, looking like he ain't missed a step. Very interesting. Very interesting. I count myself among the people that is not hype about this move. I saw it and I was just like, okay, great. I don't know why everyone that like I hate the super fans, like Mike Greenberg and then getting on TV dancing and shit. Like, what is that supposed to do, bro? Like, we got to that strengthens the receiver room. Okay, great. Give some chemistry with Aaron that's already there. Y'all still got an ungodly amount of penalties that got to get fixed. You still got an offensive line that ain't protecting Aaron very well. You still got a defense that needs more pass rushers. Hassan Reddick ain't got him signed yet. Like, those are all issues that got to get addressed. Devante Adams is not helping all of that. You know what I'm saying? The red zone going to be better because that's where they excel, but
mm-hmm.
that ain't
Oh,
the best thing.
fantastic red zone target.
Oh yeah. They got that on lock. It's no question. But listen, the only saving grace is that the rest of the schedule is looking pretty easy, other than Houston. But Sunday night we got the Steelers, and it turns out that they decided this is the week they want to switch up because Russell Wilson somehow is healthy to play this week when he hasn't been healthy all through September for some injury that we didn't even know about. And it's been announced this just the other day. They're gonna give it a shot. They're gonna go with Russell Wilson. Justin Fields is gonna sit back and chill.
I don't even think they announced it officially.
Yeah. Pickens was letting it slip.
Yeah.
That and of course, people talk, so it's gonna get out eventually. But man, this is uncharacteristic of Mike Tomlin, to say the least, because that's not something that he typically do. But granted, he hasn't had a quarterback that he can just rock with, all season long since Ben. So I guess we need some uncharted territory. But I'm just hoping that we see Denver Russell and not Seattle Russell. Because Seattle Russell might be a problem. Seattle Russell might be a problem. I don't know yet. I mean, he hasn't.
Hey, this is
he hasn't been in the
I
offense,
think,
so I don't know.
yeah. One of my favorite Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers head-to-head games, week 3, 2012 season with the replacement refs and the Fail Mary. Excellent TV. I just got to say that.
Yeah, that was something. That year
Hopefully it's less
was
controversial.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that year was wild. Aaron still got them Hail Marys. I can
Oh yeah, he do.
yeah, that was I wasn't expecting that either. But yeah, man. I don't like this matchup though, because Like I said, we got issues, and that defense is nasty for real.
They solid. Cam Hayward, T.J. Watt, they
Yeah,
something. They some work. They beat
yeah,
the
man.
shit out the Raiders last week.
Yeah, man, for real. I don't like it,
We'll see how that
but
go.
we'll see. We will see. We will see. Uh, another good matchup we got coming up. Super Bowl rematch. Chiefs are playing the Niners. Chiefs got a lot of injuries. Niners got, they don't know when Christian McCaffrey is going to play. I don't know if he's going to play this season. They said my guy got tendonitis in both ankles. Like,
Sit
I,
them down.
what's going on here? Like, is dude healthy to go or what? Like,
Sit them down.
yeah,
Sit them
that's
down.
rough. That's sounding pretty rough. But who you got in this one?
Uh, where is it at? It's at 49ers, right?
Yeah, it's over at San Fran.
So if they and Levi, I think they get it. Like the Chiefs, they gotta lose at some point. I don't think they're a team that's gonna run the table. So they gotta lose at one point. I'm scared though, because if they lose, they got the Raiders the week after in week 8.
Ooh,
Pat Mahomes, he don't lose in the Legion Stadium. So
yeah, man. Yeah, he come in there hot. You know?
get him activated, give him a reason to go off and bounce back. It might look ugly, but
Right.
I got the Niners winning this one.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Uh, y'all done lost to this team so many times, like two Super Bowls, a couple regular season games in between. Like it's getting kind of crazy at this point. And outside of Christian, they got basically everyone else on the squad. You know what I'm saying? This is as vulnerable as the Chiefs is gonna look for a while. So y'all either do it now or it just ain't gonna happen.
Right.
Craziness. uh I I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not getting up early to watch no Patriots and Jags in London. I'm just gonna keep it up. Like, if neither of them were doing better, like above 500, maybe, but obviously the Patriots going through what they going through the phase. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But the Jags are garbage, and I don't understand how, with all the talent that they done racked up in the last 2 seasons, how they are this bad. It's crazy to me.
Hey, me and you, we wrestling fans. We know why. I ain't gonna say on record why, but we know
I
why.
mean, I mean, there's,
That's
there's
one of
some,
the reasons.
some truth to
It
that.
starts from the very top.
There's
Any
some
bad
truth to
team in
that.
sports, it starts at the very top. And one of the teams that's ran by these people, other teams ran by these people. Those fans understand that so well that like you go back and ask any fan. I'm trying not to say names and I'm trying to be low key about things that I say on here because I don't want nobody to get mad. I don't want no receipts back at me. So I'm not trying to say no names or nothing. But the fans of this team, if you go back 5 years or so and search what they were saying about these people, they ain't fucking with it. They weren't fucking with it then. And I'm pretty sure those people want them folks out. I'm pretty sure the fans of the NFL team want them folks out as well. Oh, but the wrestling fans, they can't do no wrong. It's funny.
Yeah, man. Tribalism is a funny thing these days. Speaking of the top, uh, I didn't had this planned out. I just thought of it a second ago. Uh, them Dallas Cowboys, man. Uh, they they hitting an all time low. First off, before I get to the negativity, shout out to Dak Prescott. Finding some kind of way to get a ring. Got engaged over on the golf course. You know what I'm saying? He's with his
Right.
lady. Popped the question. Uh, he got his bag this season. So I mean, he's having a good year off the field. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he said, come hell or high water, he leaving here with some kind of ring. Or at least she's getting a ring. He ain't really. But yeah, man. Shout out to him though.
And he getting one too. He getting one too.
Well, yeah, that's something.
He getting
It's
one too.
something.
He just gotta buy it. He gotta buy it, of course, but he getting one.
Yeah. But meanwhile, back in Dallas, good old Jerry Jones, the owner, the GM, everything in between, doing his regular radio appearance that he's obligated to do. He made an agreement with the radio station. He does the show on the regular. He gets on there Monday after the loss to who they play. Why am I blanking right now? Who they play? Detroit. They oh my God. And they put something nasty on them boys too. Real nasty. Like, real quick. I remember the first time I saw passes being thrown to somebody other than receivers. And that was back in the days of Brady. You know what I'm saying? I seen like Mike Vrabel and them going catching touchdowns and shit. And that was crazy to me. The Lions said, we're not going to do one play. We're not going to do two plays. There were 6 different times they had linemen lining up as wide receivers. That's damn disrespectful.
Dan Campbell is a motherfucker. That boy crazy.
Dan Campbell is different because that is so disrespectful. You know how confident you got to be. You're going to beat somebody's ass to have that in your playbook. Like, yo, you getting off the line and you wide out on this play. Like,
hey, listen. If I'm a cornerback and my team getting their ass beat so badly that I'm lining up against an offensive tackle, sit me on the bench, trade me. I'm gone. I'm not playing another down.
Hey, I'm catching the flag.
Another snap.
I'm catching the flag on purpose. I'm taking his knees out.
Yeah.
I would be so hot. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. But anyway, that went down, and Jerry's on the radio, and they're asking him like, "Yo, what went wrong here? Like, y'all didn't acquire the talent, and by y'all is you, because you are the guy making all the decisions. Didn't go and acquire the talent that you needed to fill those positions. You needed help on the offensive line. You needed a running back. You needed another receiver. What happened?" And Jerry snapped out. He talking about, oh, you're not going to tell me about all the things that I should have did or feel bad about without taking out all the good. I'll get somebody else to ask me these questions. And I'm not kidding either. I'll find somebody else to do this job. Threatening this man's job on the air. Like, an 80-year-old billionaire out here crashing out like that. That's nasty work.
Hey, that's what they do. 80-year-old billionaires crash out.
That's terrible, man. Painful. No accountability for nothing.
Hey, you see that dude drop that freestyle?
Who that?
It was some dude. He dropped like a Cowboys freestyle, like right after the game. Shit kind of slapped.
No.
I played that shit like 7 times straight. It was only like a minute. I just like, man, I was sitting there washing dishes. I got that shit just replaying, looping. Like it was kind of hard.
I'll find no breaks out here. Yeah, listen in on that. That's crazy. Ain't catching no breaks, dog. Yeah. Good Lord. All right, let's get some college football in here. We got some dope games coming up tomorrow. But first, I've seen this a lot over this week. There's a little bit of a race going on for Heisman. Me personally, I say we might as well give it to Travis and call it a day. But this dude Genty, man, he in Boise State, he been looking all right. Like 5 games in, he got 1K. He got 1248 right now, 17 scores. Been moving. Now, obviously, Travis, he don't got the same stats like that, but he playing both sides of the ball. You know what I'm saying? 587 yards, 6 TDs, 2 interceptions, 5 TDs in back 9 games last year. So it's a little
He
bit
got more
of
TDs now in 6 games than he had all last season.
yeah, it's crazy.
That's wild.
Doing double
And
the
they got
reps.
more wins this year than they had last year too.
Oh yeah,
Like they just might get to a bowl game this year.
I think they will. I think they will. There's no reason not to. Um, like they're not going to do nothing much more than that. But yeah,
Yeah.
this is that time. I still say, listen, for this dude to be lining up both sides of the ball every play, I gotta value that. Like Genty might be going to be top running back prospect, but dog, if I gotta watch out for this dude catching the ball and intercepting passes, like you can't beat that. That's wild.
As a UNLV alum, Ashton strikes fear in my heart.
Mm.
Played him one time. That's all I needed. I don't
Yeah,
want to see him again. I
I
can't
seen
wait
a
for his
couple.
ass to graduate.
I seen a couple of them plays. That boy's nice. He really
He
about
cold.
that. Yeah.
That's my pick for the Heisman right now. Just I can't
That's
advocate for anybody for Colorado winning it.
oh damn.
Sorry.
Travis had his own comments about it. Said we seen good running backs before. You know, I'm
Yeah, that's wild.
I'm playing both
That's a
sides of the
hater pick.
ball. Hey man, the best these kids today, man. The best flex is just to keep it silent. Don't say nothing at all. Just play. Just play. You know what I'm saying? Like don't get into
Football
that.
guys don't like that cockiness, man. Like they and the thing with Colorado, they should have learned the hard way last year. They should have learned the hard way when they fought Nebraska back in week 2. Like
Mm.
y'all still talking? Y'all still chirping? It's
They can't
wild.
help it. They can't help it.
Yeah.
Listen. I respect him and what he's doing in this, in this second, act of what he's doing as a coach. But look at who the coach is. Like
True.
you learn from
Very
what you
true.
grow up watching. That's how it goes down.
Fortunate.
But we got a big one coming up. Georgia down to number 5 is taking on number 1 Texas. Quinn Ewers is taking on Carson Beck. And Texas has been low key like holding it down. They only let up 3 scores this season. But obviously, Georgia bringing in, a different. They haven't seen, this level of competition yet. I think they just played Oklahoma, but that ain't really what it used to be no more. So, uh, the Red
Nobody
River
worried about
rivalry,
Oklahoma.
yeah, it ain't hitting no more. So this is gonna be their biggest test to date. Who you looking at for this one?
Unfortunately, Texas. Unfortunately, Texas. Unfortunately, I don't see anybody beating Texas this season. Like, let's go look at they stats versus other teams in the nation. They top 5, top 10 in like every category. So like you look at
Yeah.
that, some of they leading like they leading in scoring defense. They average like 6 points a game, something like that.
Yep.
That's like you look at Michigan last year. Michigan, from what I can remember, averaged like 5 points a game.
Right.
Like if you that dominant on defense, they haven't allowed but 3 touchdowns all season.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild. That's a championship team right there in
Facts.
college. Like we've seen dominant teams, and there hasn't been a point in college football that I can remember a team that's dominant like that on the defensive side of the ball, who's also great on offense. Like they win almost 100% of the time. I can go back and check just to make sure, but like from what I can remember, it's almost 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
When both units are that good, it's bad. It's over. Unfortunately, they're gonna win. I can't stand Texas. I've hated Texas for 15 years.
Mm,
Can't stand them.
man,
But it is what it is.
yeah, like we came into the season basically saying like it was wide open. Like, Georgia was kind of front running a lot of, because of, last couple seasons winning the championship. But, Jim Harbaugh left, went back up to the NFL. Saban retired, so it's like there didn't seem to be a clear cut team to stand out. And in Texas, they had to build a momentum for a minute. And, now it's like it's finally coming to solidify a little bit. And then you got Arch just sitting there waiting. We saw a little bit of him this season when Ewers was down. So I mean, they might be set up. If this season goes right, they might be a problem for a minute. Ooh-wee.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, man.
Then when we also got number 7 Bama taking on number 11 Tennessee. Both of these teams got upset already. Right. So somebody got to take a second.
Vanderbilt.
Yeah, that's wild. That is wild. After that crazy game with Georgia, that was game of the year, no question. But after doing that, that's what I'm like. That's insane. Oh man. And then Tennessee been just sneaking up on everybody lately. But somebody got to take a second L. Who's taking the L?
Ooh. I haven't really seen much I can trust from Alabama. So until they start, getting things back on the right track, I'm gonna go Tennessee.
Man. I don't like picking Bama for nothing. But I feel like it would be crazy to see them fall this far. After taking a loss to Vanderbilt, I got to imagine somebody's having heart to hearts with everyone in that locker room. Like, hell, listen, this not about to be how this year is going down. I know, we got to replace. We got to step into the shoes of the GOAT leaving, but like,
didn't Tennessee drop to Kentucky, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Those are both bad losses. Those are not good losses for either team.
Yeah,
I don't know which one's worse. So it's Alabama. They at least should have some players that have been there before. We got fucking 7, 8, 9-year seniors. So I'm sure somebody on that team has a national championship and knows how to overcome whatever adversity that's facing them, looking them right in the face. So I can imagine somebody on Alabama can just be like, hey, yo, we need to get our shit together.
Yeah, man.
I don't know who on Tennessee gonna do that, but I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I got to imagine there's some leadership in that locker room that's been around long enough to say, yo, this ain't the standard. This ain't where we've been at. Like, we don't have the GOAT coaching us no more, but damn it, we still got a foundation here. So we should be doing better than this. I got to believe that's happening.
Well, 7 national titles in a decade? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Might have been more than that. I don't even know. I lost track.
Yeah, man. They've been putting up numbers. And I guess I gotta talk about this one. The team up north, number 22. That's Michigan for y'all who like them. They're taking on Illinois is number 24. They're trying to get their first home win against a ranked opponent since 91. And I don't see that happening. I'm pretty sure Michigan gonna handle that business. I hope they lose. I don't care either which way. But
I need them to. I need them to. So, because Illinois losing is good for Nebraska.
That's true. That's
our only loss we had this season. So,
yeah,
them getting another conference loss before us would be good.
Facts. We don't even got to spend too much time on that. Because speaking of Nebraska, they taking on number 16 Indiana, who's off to their best start in the school's history. They already eligible for a bowl game. Nebraska, they 5-1. They looking to get to their first bowl game since 2016, taking on a ranked opponent, trying to get their first win since 2011. Hey,
We ain't beat a
I'm
ranked opponent since the first game Penn State had without Joe Paterno. If I remember correctly. That was like right after that scandal broke and
yeah,
we went up there and beat them. It was like a real close game. I think it was rainy and windy. So like not a
yep,
whole lot of points scored. But
right.
yeah, we beat Kirk Cousins in Michigan State that year. They were ranked.
Mm, mm-hmm.
That was at the crib. And then we
Remember
went to
that?
Penn State. I don't remember who played for Penn State, but I'm trying to scramble to remember. But yeah, that was last time we we beat a ranked opponent
Hey, I remember that
was that
because that was the year I was low key scared of y'all because we was coming off of
oh
that
when
our
we
own
first
little
got to the Big
scandal.
Ten?
Yeah, we was coming off our own little scandal situation. We couldn't even
Yeah.
play for no championships or nothing. But then I just seen it was just coming after niggas in the Big Ten. I'm like, yo, that's a problem, bro.
Yeah, we went to Wisconsin, got murked, and then yeah. Once we lost to Wisconsin that first year, I think people stopped believing in us.
Yeah,
When we lost to y'all in 2012, I think it was.
yeah.
Yeah, Braxton Miller went crazy on us. I remember that game.
Woo,
Like
man.
once we lost to y'all, because we had beat Wisconsin.
Yeah,
I want to say we beat them, and then we lost to y'all, and then it was just like we lose again, we not going to the title game. So we ran
right.
the table and then got smoked by Wisconsin in the title game. We did beat y'all the first year though. That's the
Yeah,
last time we beat Ohio State.
yeah. I'm
2012 is the
like,
last time we beat Michigan. We ain't those 2 years, 11 and 12, is the last for damn near everything. It's sad. It's very sad. We need to turn this ship around.
dog. Oh, I miss the days of Braxton Miller. Those were good times. Good times. We had competent
He's nice.
quarterback
He's nice.
play. And I haven't said it here in this platform. Uh, Will Howard. Uh,
Hey, he
I
beat
just,
UNLV.
man, I was watching this game Saturday, man. I had low expectations for the game, and then I see them going step for step with Oregon the whole way, and I'm like, okay, watching this kid, he holding his own, he putting up numbers. I'm letting up a little bit. I'm like, okay, all right, I'm gonna get off his neck about criticizing and everything like that. And then we get to the end of the game. It's the fourth quarter. We got less than 10 seconds to go. We just got to get field goal range. And then he snaps the ball. What the hell was that you did?
Hey, my man said 6 seconds. He thought that was enough time to snap, drop back, scan the field for his man, and then try to run and slide. Like all that in
You
6 seconds.
you see before as you get to the snap, you get to the line of scrimmage. Before you snap the ball, you see 6 seconds left. We needed 10 yards. You sat up there, backed up, did your whole progression, looking all over the field, pump fake, stutter, and then scramble for 20 yards. All we needed was 10. Oh, I listen, I tell you, I'm
Oh man.
thankful. I'm thankful I never played in college. I wanted to, but I'm thankful I didn't. Because a moment like that would have got his ass whooped. I'm telling you right now. Like he would have had to see me in the locker room immediately after. Like, that's wild.
Same.
Ain't no
Same.
way. Ain't no way. I don't even know. Where do they have us ranked now? I don't even know.
Probably still
Cause
top 10.
I'm sure, but like ain't no excuse for losing that. That was terrible. It's damn shameful. Nah, we number 4. That's fine. But I mean, losing like that is just I don't know. Ugh. I'm a, I'm a, I'm gonna get over that eventually. But anyway, I'm gonna pass it over to my guy for the Vegas sports recap. Y'all know what time it is. Go ahead, bro.
Vegas Sports Recap presented by Vegas Sports Connect. The Golden Knights, Vegas Golden Knights. NHL season is here, guys. And the Vegas Golden Knights started off 3-0 at the crib at the T-Mobile Arena, but not too hot on this current road trip. 0 for 2 right now on the road. So they getting it done at the crib, but when they go on the road so far in the season, it's not looking too hot for them. We gotta bounce back this weekend versus the reigning Stanley Cup champions of Florida Panthers, looking for that first road win. So they need to do it, man. Go Knights, go. UNLV football. We back on the road again as well, looking to gain bowl eligibility for just the second straight year since and it's actually the second time overall since I was in high school, actually. That's crazy. So we got a trip to Oregon State this Saturday, and I think we should handle some business. I'm not. I've never been impressed with Oregon State ever. The fact that
No.
Nebraska hired Oregon State's coach was just insane to me. Yeah, I don't want to talk no more about them. But some more UNLV news. The running Rebels. It's almost that time again, and we got the Mountain West preseason poll. UNLV, they number 5. So pick the finish 5th in the Mountain West this year. We can do better than that.
Huh?
We can do better than that. We can finish number 1. We can beat San Diego State. They really the only ones I'm concerned about. And Boise State a little bit too. But outside of them two, we can get number 1 for sure. So shout out to shout out to the running Rebels. Have not played in the NCAA tournament in 2013, so we also looking for that as well. I'm excited about the season. If it's anything like last year, we can build on like last season. We got some hype, man. And a lot of that hype is from the local kid, man, DJ Thomas, Deaton Thomas Jr. If that name sounds familiar to any college basketball fanatics, Deaton Thomas Sr., his father, played under Jerry Tarkanian at UNLV in the 90s, back when UNLV was them guys. So like we got a local kid coming in, his daddy played for the team, and he's looking to restore the champs back to glory. The former champs, excuse me, back to glory. Sophomore DJ Thomas was named to the preseason All Mountain West team. As a freshman, averaged 14 points, 5 assists on 45% shooting. That's also 36% from 3. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this season, man. It's gonna be a good one. Shout out to UNLV doing well in all of the areas. The Lady Rebels looking for a 4th straight conference championship. That's 4 straight conference championships. And I want them to go far in the big tournament too. They deserve it. So I'm looking forward to how they go. Vegas is turning into a sports town. That includes UNLV. I'm excited about it.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. We see y'all.
We out here.
Yeah. Well,
Chicago, Las Vegas. No WNBA news, unfortunately. As far as Las Vegas goes.
yeah.
We got a
Yeah,
little bit something on deck later on.
yeah, man. They took that fall, but it's the Liberty, man. They've been that team. They've been knocking on that door for a while now. More on them in just a second. But we're gonna go to the association real quick because preseason wrapping up now. We're getting ready to get kicked off. It's this Wednesday is tip off, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, I know the Lakers getting ready to play Wednesday. So
Lakers getting ready to play right now.
so we get some let me get some predictions in here real quick. We we think we're looking at MVP this season.
Oh shit, man. You know what? Until they stop voting his ass, I'm about to go with Jokic. Like I think you put him with he would Russell Westbrook now too though. So actually I don't know about that. Russ might take away some touches from him.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
So let me choose somebody else. And who the hell out there for real? You know what? I'm gonna go with because I have a theory. I have a theory that goes all the way back to 2010. 2010, when Team USA we played in Turkey for the World Championships. On that team, you had Kevin Durant, you had Lamar Odom, Kevin Love, Derrick Rose, all those guys went
Mhm.
on to have like career years the next season after the World Championships. Like KD went on, just had like I think KD averaged his highest scoring output. Lamar Odom won six man of the year. Kevin
Mhm.
Love was pulling down 15, 20 rebounds a night. Like he had a breakout season. But the most important name I added on that list was Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose won an MVP after winning a gold medal.
Mhm.
I can see another young guard out here. Anthony Edwards is my pick to win MVP.
See, see, that's right. I had it just sitting and waiting. Like that's my pick far and away. Like that boy is different from everybody.
Yeah,
Like
he's
that's
he's
a
a he's a dog.
yeah, exactly. That's a dog if I've ever seen one. And now that we got some additional pieces, and
Mm-hmm.
the Knicks gave up something. Um, but now you're gonna add in, DiVincenzo, Julius Randle into the mix. I they this is gonna be something. This is gonna be something. Matter of fact,
Daniel's gonna take a step too.
I got them winning the West. Got them winning the
Yeah, I
West.
got them winning it too. They going all the way. I don't know if
Yeah.
they're gonna win the title, but they gonna be there.
Who they playing?
Who they playing? It's either between New York or Boston.
Yeah, I hesitate to put the New York in the mix. Obviously, their roster has improved a lot, and the addition of Cat, you know, it's definitely gonna help them, compete with a Boston. But are they ready? They getting over that hump? Are they ready to get over the hump? I don't know. I don't know. And I
Yeah,
don't,
that's tough.
I don't care for Boston at all. We don't do that out here. Um, but until I see otherwise, I'm gonna stick with Boston on this one. But I think the Wolves can do it though. If it's Boston, I think they might edge them a little bit. That shooting is about to go crazy. Most definitely. You got a hot take for the
I
season?
got a I can see a hot take for the season. Ooh, Lakers winning 50 games. That's my hot take.
50 games.
They winning 50.
That's it?
And yeah, that's it. They
Yeah.
winning 50. 50. I think 50 good enough to get them like a fifth seed, fourth seed. Like they're not gonna be awful. They're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna struggle like last year. Like JJ Redick kind of has an idea of what he's doing. It's just a matter of like getting guys back healthy. Of course, you bringing in another coach yet again, so I can see some growing pains there. But you know, you get somebody who doesn't have to have Braun play all them damn minutes every single night like Darvin Ham did. Because did you watch Starting Five on Netflix?
No, but I heard that was dope. I might check that out.
I watched the first episode. In the first episode, this LeBron did not like playing for Darvin Ham. I'm gonna just say it. Watch just on the first episode alone, he just like I'm paraphrasing, but he was just like, man, I basically like, man, I'm fucking 40 years old. Why am I still having to be out here and play all these minutes? Pretty much is what he said.
Uh-huh.
And I agree. So I don't think that's going to
That's
be the
true.
case. I think you're going to have a lot of guys stepping up this year. You got Dalton Connect came in, had like 35 versus Phoenix, beat them in overtime in the preseason. So like
Yeah,
if
he
he
look
can
cold.
pull that mug all season, then it might be scary. And you working, your coach is like one of the best shooters all time too. So
True.
that only helps.
Big facts. Yeah, no,
So
JJ was
I'm
cold.
ready to do. I know he's never coached before on any major level outside of like maybe his daughter's like YMCA team or something like that is what I heard.
Yeah,
So it'd be interesting to see like how he kind of has his growing pains as well. But
yeah,
just don't lose the locker room. That's all it is.
right. And I think it's easier to do for a guy who's had tenure in the league, stuff like that. Because Steve Nash, everyone was like up in arms when he got the job in Brooklyn, but after he got settled in, they didn't do too bad with him as the coach. So I mean,
Yeah.
it could work. I think JJ got a good rapport with the enough guys there that it'll be pretty solid. Uh, but my
Got a
hot
good
take.
rapport with LeBron. That's really all that matters.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's the main thing. Uh, my hot take is out also in LA, but on the other side, and this is gonna be sad to say because they getting ready to move into a ballin' ass looking stadium. But I got the Clippers finishing below 500 this season, and that's gonna tie into where we going next. But I got them finishing under 500. It's not. It's gonna be spooky over there this season. Uh, Part of the reason is because Kawhi Leonard is sidelined indefinitely. He's got inflammation in his knee that he's still rehabbing. He hasn't been taking part in any off-season training, nothing on court since camp. Uh, I mean, it's his own brand. The man done missed, I think, like 40% of his games since he's been with LA. Like this is the story. This is the story of Kawhi Leonard. He gets healthy enough to get paid, and then when he gets paid, he's suddenly not healthy no more. This is how it goes. This man, he was trying to play. He wanted to play for Team USA. Took a flight over there and got sent home after like a day. Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah, he
So
wasn't
now,
there that long.
we gotta leave this on basically on the shoulders of James Harden, and we know how that goes down.
Hey man, James Harden, Nick Batum about to tear the league up, boy.
Okay. Oh man.
Hey man.
And this ain't
Listen,
this ain't this
you
ain't
got
Houston James Harden either.
no, it's not. It's not.
That nigga is
You got
long gone.
what's old boy name, man? What's old boy name?
Who that?
Uh they got Bridges, don't they?
Okay. No. Bridges is in Nick.
No, not Mikhail, the other one who should be in jail.
Oh, what's his name? I know who
Miles
you're talking
Bridges.
about. Yeah, that's right. I think they do.
I mean, he's solid, so like he should help them out. But yeah, that's a team I'm definitely not rooting for. They got Miles Bridges and Kevin Porter Jr. Nah, I'm good, fam.
They got Kevin Porter
I'm good.
too. Oh man.
And James Harden to listen, I know James Harden ain't like them niggas from at least not what's being reported, but
Hold on. Miles Bridges is with Charlotte.
he's still with Charlotte.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm tripping.
Yeah, they do have
I don't
Kevin Porter
follow
Jr.
Charlotte.
though.
So. Okay, who the fuck was I thinking of? It might have just been Kevin Porter Jr. I was thinking of.
Yeah.
That's still, you don't need one nigga like that, let
Hey.
alone two.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen. It's gonna be rough out there. People gonna be spending a lot of money to see these niggas lose.
Hey, that arena fire though.
It is. That's why I said it's sad to say because they spent a grip to get that up, and it's gonna be wild to look at. But That's gonna be the only reason to be there.
Hey, shout out to Steve Ballmer. I appreciate though he used his own money to build that whole
Oh yeah,
building. That's
hell yeah,
fire. You ain't need to
yes
take
sir.
from the people.
Yeah, man. Need more owners like that.
Yeah, listen, man.
It's a real one. Uh, Speaking of injuries, we got of course Paul George is sidelined as well. Uh, has a bone bruise in his knee and is supposed to be getting reevaluated in about a week. I ain't too much worried about that. I think he should be good.
Yeah,
Lord knows,
better
and
than
me,
what
and
could have happened.
yeah, for real. Lord knows, Embiid is happy. That nigga like finally,
I finally have some help.
right. That man been through some trauma.
This man talking about he ain't gonna play in back to backs.
I
What
heard
happened to the
that.
game I love?
I heard that. Yeah, man. That phrase, load management. That done changed the game, man.
Mm.
It is different. Hey, but shout out to this year's Hall of Fame class. The late great Jerry West, Herb Simon, Doug Collins, Michelle Timms, Harley Redden, Dick Barnett, Simone Augustus, Charles Smith, Bo Ryan, Walter Davis, Michael Cooper, Chancey Billups, and of course, Vince Carter. First,
Half man, half amazing.
half man, half amazing. Uh, that was the first basketball game I ever saw in person, and I'll never forget it. Because we went to this is when it was the New Jersey Nets up here at the Continental Airlines Arena. My pops took me over there to see them play the Raptors. I had a pair of Vince Carters at the time, and I got to see my guy play in person. Not to mention Jason Kidd and K Martin, the whole bro. That's an experience,
Kerry
bro. I was
Kittles.
like, man, yeah, man, that was the squad back then. New Jersey Nets was
Y'all was
type
out here for
nice.
Jason Collins, what?
Listen, New Jersey Nets was type nice, bro. At the time,
Yeah, so
I still
they
got the
wasn't nice enough
towel.
to win.
Yeah. I still got the towel from when me and my mom went to see them play Boston in I think it was the Eastern semis. I think that's what it was. But yeah, that was a time. They couldn't get over the hump, but they was nice for real.
I got a
Yeah.
question, man.
What up?
I got a question. Cause I didn't see the class when it got announced, like the finalists. So like
Yeah.
I didn't know who was getting inducted until like I saw the speeches on YouTube and I was like, oh shit, like Vince, it's Turner, that's my guy.
Hell
Like I
yeah.
met Vince out here Summer League a couple years ago. Like it was just like passing each other on the elevator. And I was like, hey, what up, Vince? He was like, it was good, man. And then that was it. But yeah, he was a cool guy. Uh
Right.
but I seen Chauncey Billups got selected and
Hell yeah.
I was like, huh? Like Chauncey Billups cool. Like he got a gold medal, he got a ring, he got finals MVP. But like, damn, like I've never seen a stimulus package of that magnitude. Like
Oh
beating
man.
Kobe and Shaq and being the only person to beat Kobe and Shaq in the championship round helped his career out that much to where he got into the hole.
Hey man.
He averaged 15 points a game in his career. That ain't fire. Like
Hey. Somebody Somebody was a massive Detroit fan that does that voting.
that's wild to me. Like,
Listen,
no offense to Chauncey, because I fucked with Chauncey back. Like the Detroit team, the one
yeah,
that beat us, the one that lost to Tim Duncan, and then just like until he got traded to Denver, like I was kind of rocking with Chauncey. Like he was cool. I don't
right.
think he Hall of Fame cool.
Yeah,
That's just me though.
that's it's 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 subjective,
Like
but
we setting a
you
bad
know,
precedent here by having Chauncey Billups in the hall.
hey,
Like even the accomplishments weren't like outside of the ring, outside of the Finals MVP and the gold medal. Like the accomplishments are kind of weak. Like no MVPs, no like he got a couple All Stars, but like what we doing?
uh, well, I tell you one thing: if he in, Melo better get in.
Oh, Melo going in. Like
Like,
that's no question.
no question.
Like that's and it's not even being like saying, oh yeah, well, if Chauncey and Melo gotta go, like it ain't even that. Like,
Yeah.
look at Melo, just do the Wikipedia test.
Oh, for sure. Listen,
Like,
laundry list.
like the Wikipedia test tell it with Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony could have not played in the NBA ever, and he still would have gone in because he got a ring in college. He got
Yep.
what 4 gold medals, 5 gold
Yeah,
medals, something like that.
I think it's
Like
four.
he up until recently is the best player in Team USA history. So like without the NBA, he would have gone in. Chauncey
Mm-hmm.
Billups don't even got that. He got 1 gold medal, wasn't the best player on the team. Niggas might have forgot Chauncey Billups was on that team. I didn't forget because that was one of my favorite USA teams. But like it wasn't even an Olympic team that he won a gold medal with. Like Olympics
True.
hold way more weight.
That's true.
They don't even talk about niggas winning gold medals outside of the Olympics no more. Like I
It's
thought
not.
like FIBA and the Olympics were the two important ones. But like they was talking about how accomplished Kevin Durant was, did not mention that he was the best player in 2010 on the same team with Chauncey. Like they
That's a
talking about
fact.
all his Olympic gold medal. I'm
Yeah,
just saying,
man.
I'm rambling. I was just like, yo, I fuck with Chauncey, but hold on now. Like, I don't know
Yeah.
if he a Hall of Famer like that. He is Detroit Pistons Hall of Famer for sure. Colorado Hall of Famer for sure. But outside of that, like, I don't know. That's just me though. That's just me.
No,
This is my opinions. I don't know if Reek feel the same way.
like, I see what you're saying for sure. Like, I don't. That's not the first name I'm coming to my mind when I'm thinking of the Hall of Fame, credentials and stuff like that. Uh,
At
but
least they
I
made
mean,
this nigga wait almost 10 years though. That's fair enough.
yeah, yeah. Like I said, somebody in there doing the voting is definitely a Detroit fan. Ain't no question. Um,
Gotta be. Shout out to Jerry West. That's his third one too.
oh, for sure, for sure. You can give them all of them. But yeah, man, I can't sit up here and say I didn't, give a little scratch on my head at that one, but I'm like, hey, and at least, the focus was on Vicks, so I wasn't focusing too much on it.
Yeah.
But like, if it wasn't
Shout
for
out to
that, I
him.
probably would have been like, yo, wait a minute now, because then somebody
And,
would be
shout out to
missing.
Michael Cooper.
Facts.
I don't want to not shout out Michael Cooper, Lakers legend. Like probably the best defender in Lakers history, best perimeter defender in Lakers history. He got rings. I'm glad to see he out there. So, you know, get his number retired now. Like we can do that. Shout out to Coop.
Doubt, no doubt. Hey man, WNBA Finals is going to a game 7. Or no, I'm sorry, game
Game
five.
five.
Game five, my bad.
Yeah.
They don't do 5. Uh yeah, they just took a L. Liberty just took a L 82-80 to the Lynx. They're going back to Barclays. Last game. Are they gonna do it this time? They 0-5 in the finals. Is it gonna happen?
Yeah. I listen, like I've been saying since they lost to us last year, like they gonna win it. But Minnesota kind of made a surge after the Olympics,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't really see them, especially like now. I don't know. Like they got the momentum. They just weren't going to lose in front of their fans. I'm gonna tell you one thing: Maya Moore not walking through that door. I'm
No,
sorry.
nope.
I'm sorry. Simone Augustus, the brand new Hall of Famer, she not walking through that door. It might be a little over. Taj McWilliams not walking through that door. I'm sorry, guys. Like Sabrina hungry, and I hate it. I'm not a big fan of the Liberty. I love Stewie because I rock with UConn, so I love Stewie, which like means I love Fee over there in Minnesota because I rock with UConn, but
Yeah,
it's Courtney Williams is a goddamn dog though. So like if she
facts.
gonna go out on her shield, but I'm gonna need Kayla, I'm gonna need Fee. If y'all want it that bad, we gotta show up. Like Stewie know what it takes. Like
For sure.
she know what it takes.
Hey, since we on that topic, real quick, uh, we gotta give a shout out to the late great Kobe Bryant because
Oh yeah.
it is evident his work is still alive to this day. Breonna Stewart in that game 3, yeah, that
Shit,
was
Sabrina.
Mamba. Oh, my bad, Sabrina. Yeah, that was Mamba 101 for sure. Like that was like you see it when she was pulling up there. You see it in the eyes. Like that's game.
Mhm.
Ain't no question about it. And they was down. What was it? Uh 15?
15.
15 they was down.
Yeah.
Came all the way back. Close it out with that, bruh. Because Serena was one of his pupils. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
She went to the
Back in
school. She
Oregon.
got that tutor. You know what I'm saying? So like that was, you know what I'm saying? And plenty of these women throughout the NBA had some type of relationship with Kobe. I know Nafisa Collier and them, like they all
Asian.
got they all got some nuggets from that man, and they just implemented it. We seen it, and the way that the league is surging right now is beautiful. So this game 5 might be fire. Is all I'm saying. Like this is gonna be
It's gonna be
turned
fun.
up for real. Hell yeah. And Liberty, if y'all can do it, you know what I'm saying? It's about time. I know, listen, you know, being technically from New York, we know they've been starving for some type of a basketball championship in that city. So they can pull that off. It's gonna be some smoke in that city. For sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
It's about
I
that
ain't gonna
time.
be happy, but
Yeah. Yeah, we know. We know. Oh, and of course, on the topic of New York sports, we're gonna close out with the two teams that vying for a World Series appearance. And one of them handled their business today. That's the New York Mets. They went in there, blew the doors off of the Dodgers 12-6. And we going back to LA. So I know my guy got his gear on today.
cover that Dodger logo
You
up.
put on that blue, and then they done embarrass you today, man.
That's
That's
crazy.
wild. Craziness. Where they? They tied now?
Nah, we still one game away. It's going back to LA.
Yeah.
Going back to
Okay.
Cali.
All right. All right. Oh yeah, they got the opportunity. Yeah, it's 3-2. So yeah, Dodgers gotta go home and close this out. Don't let them boys back in this.
Nah, we don't need that. We don't need that issue. I don't want that issue.
Nah, man, y'all can't let us get a Subway Series World Series. That'll be
Hey,
that'll be
listen, I'd rather that though than losing. I don't want to lose in the World Series, especially to the Yankees. Like losing to New York sports fans is not a thing that I like to happen to me. It's happened multiple times in my life.
oh yeah,
I
that's
just
true.
can't take it. I can't take the shit talking. I just can't take it.
That's true. That 2007 must have been a bit rough.
Boy, I went and sat in the bathroom for about 30 minutes in the dark, both times.
And the crazy thing was, like, everybody in my family was rooting for the Giants. I'm like, they ain't gonna win this game. Like, You see, it just I was trying to be. I thought I was being rational. I thought I was having common sense. I'm like, yo, this is the Giants. Patriots undefeated right now. They not beating this team. Like y'all sound stupid. I told them like y'all sound stupid right now. I go upstairs, I'm watching this game, and I seen that little funky ass pass off his helmet, and I'm like, oh shit, that is not good. Like I got grilled when that game was over. Like, oh, no, go against New York. Like, I thought I was being rational. I thought I was making sense. I guess the books was cooked apparently because
Yeah, man.
this was probably the easiest money somebody would have laid on that they would have lost on. Damn.
Yeah. I have not watched 1 second of that game ever since I watched it live.
It's boring. It was 3-7 for like 3/4 of the game. Like it was just
I just
slow.
have no reason to like, cause like I'll go back and watch the Rams game. You know what I mean? Like from a few years back. I'll go watch that one every
Well,
now
y'all
and
won
again when
that
I
one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we lose, I can't like I don't want to see nothing. I don't want a reminder of it. Like I have not voluntarily listened to a Justin Timberlake song since we lost to the Eagles. I haven't.
Oh, that game was dope though. Because I really
It was
didn't
a
know
good
which
game.
way that was going. That was a
I'll
damn
never
good
watch it
game.
again.
Mm. Yeah,
But
that
that game
was.
versus Seattle, ooh, that quarterly watch.
It was only one play away from being unwatchable.
Yeah, it was shit. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, wouldn't be me on the Havoc Hour if we lost that game. I'll tell you right now, boy. I went to go to work that morning of that game. About about like 8 inches of snow outside. Like it was that
Yeah.
bad. I would have if we lost that game, I would have walked. So I had to park somewhere else that morning when I went to
Mm-hmm.
work because like the snow and shit. I had to park like a good like around the corner type shit. I would have walked to my car after work and I would have got in my car and my car wouldn't have started because the battery died.
Oh
I would
damn.
have just sat in my car and I would have froze to death because I would be like, what a fucking day this is. My damn team lose the Super Bowl and now my car dead. It would have been over for TC.
Damn.
That's what would have happened for sure.
Mm-mm-mm. Oh
Yeah,
man. Well,
true story.
Lord have mercy. Well, whoever wins the NCLS, more than likely will be seeing the Yankees. They just closed out a game against Cleveland, 8-6. Uh, three to
Oh shit,
one
they
for the
won?
Yankees. Yeah, they 3-1. So we might as well put a ball ribbon on this. Yankees going back to the World Series, baby. Life is good again, once
Listen,
again.
I got one more game left. Don't do that, bro. Like,
Listen, this has literally been the only team.
haven't haven't y'all choked the 3-1 lead before in history?
Oh, hey, we're not talking about that.
Like, why are you doing this, bro? Like, a
Don't go
precedent
back.
has been set.
Don't go back to that dark place. We been talking about that shit. Oh,
I was just saying, like, let y'all finish it out. Cause like, listen, Bill Plaschke, I'm saying his name on here. He is a reporter for the LA Times. There's not one Laker or Dodger fan that I know who gives a fuck about what Bill Plaschke says, but this man was holding a victory lap this early afternoon before the game even started, before the first pitch even happened, and we got our ass beat. So I'm just saying we got to slow down on that talk. It's still one more win the
ooh,
Yankees got to do. It's one more win the Dodgers got to do. I'm not confident in the Dodgers myself. So
mm,
like I ain't confident in the Yankees either until it happens.
you're right. I'm gonna just hit the Kobe. Job's not finished.
Yeah, job ain't
Job's not
finished.
finished.
Yankees got 5 more wins to get it done. So
No doubt. No doubt.
Dodgers got 5 more wins to get
I'm gonna
it done. It's
just
gonna be a good series if we get Dodgers and Yankees though. Like
Oh yeah,
you
yeah.
got
Either way, it's gonna
superstars
be
on
fire.
both sides.
Oh
Like
yeah.
you got Mookie, you got Otani on the Dodgers, you got Judge, you got Stanton, you got Jazz Chisholm, you got who
Mm-hmm.
else they got, man? Soto, you all Juan Soto, like
Oh yeah, Juan Soto
dog.
cold. That man is cold.
It's gonna
Hey,
be a
look,
good series. I don't think the MLB's ever had a series with this much star power.
hey, listen. Much money is y'all spent. Y'all paid for a World Series. Like,
Right.
good Lord. And listen, I'm gonna say this: the man Otani underpaid. So looking at the
Facts.
season he had, y'all ain't paying him enough. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, God damn it. So y'all might have to pull this out to get there. But yeah, that's gonna be fire. And I haven't been tapped into baseball that much, but they pulling me in this season for sure. I
Yeah, I
just
only
need the
watch
season to
baseball in October.
yeah. I just need the season to end the right way, and then we gonna be fine. We gonna be fine. Hey, that's gonna do it for us today. I think we probably just crossed over that hour. But that's okay. That's okay. Hey, plug our socials. Let the people know where they can find you at, bro.
Thespian TC Fontaine. I'm on Instagram at TC dot Fontaine. I'm on Twitter at TC Fontaine. Uh, we on the wrestling tip too. So we got wrestling podcast, me and Reek, Young Kings Wrestling. Young Kings Wrestling podcast every Monday on Spotify and pretty much everywhere. You go to ykwrestling.com. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We posting clips, posting a whole bunch of other content. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all at YK Wrestling. We got merch at ykwrestling.com. Go get you some merch. Go mess with our affiliates over there too at ykwrestling.com. So, we got people that pay us to promote their products. So you can go click on any of them links that say sponsored and you can do your thing right there.
Yes, sir. No doubt. And of course, you can find me at Recover24 on Instagram and on Twitter. You can find all things Havoc Hour at my Linktree /Wreak Havoc. You can find everywhere that we are plugged into, and as well as the Instagram page. Got that. Gonna start updating that a little bit too. I got on TikTok, so I'm gonna start getting that going too. So we gonna really make this thing pop. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, for my guy TC Fontaine, Wreak Havoc. This has been the Havoc Hour. Appreciate y'all tuning in. If you're listening this far, we out of here, y'all.
Yes, sir.